We owe $70 trillion.
I understand that, but
it goes
you can't
to walk out a $4 trillion solution, which is basically just a way for the Democrats to avoid dealing with this until 2017. I'm not here to talk about plans to deal with this till 2017. I'm saying we've got a real problem, and I'm tired of Republicans and Democrats who either want Republicans who want to burn the place to the ground, and Democrats, with all due respect, who want to offer a plan that gets it through their end of their second term of their presidency, and then screws me and my kids when it's over. And until we do that, we have to deal with the extraction that is at foot. It is the reason the financial markets are behaving the way they're behaving. That is a mathematical fact. This is not some opinion. This is a mathematical fact. Tens of trillions of dollars are being extracted from the United States of America. Democrats aren't doing it. Republicans are not doing it. An entire integrated system, financial system, trading system, taxing system that was created by both parties over a period of 2 decades is at work on our entire country right now. And we're sitting here arguing about whether we should do the $4 trillion plan that kicks the can down the road for the president for 2017 or burn the place to the ground, both of which are reckless, irresponsible, and stupid. And the fact of the matter is, until we actually, and I'm sorry to lose my temper but I tell you what, I've been coming on TV for 3 years doing this. And the fact of the matter is that there's a refusal on both the Democratic and the Republican side of the aisle to acknowledge the mathematical problem, which is that the United States of America is being extracted. It's being extracted through banking, it's being extracted through trade, and it's being extracted through taxation. And there's not a single politician that has stepped forward, Susan, to deal with it.
It is about one guy. What would you like him to do?
I would like him to go to the people of the United States of America and say, people of the United States of America, your Congress is bought. Your Congress is incapable of making legislation on health care, banking, trade, or taxes, because if they do it, they will lose their political funding and they won't do it. But I'm the President of the United States, and I won't have a country that is run by a bought Congress. So I'm not going to work with a bought Congress and try to be Mr. Big Guy, I'm working with the bought Congress. I'm going to abandon the bought Congress like Teddy Roosevelt did, and I'm going to go to the people of the United States and I'm going to say, you've got a bought Congress. And until we get rid of the bought Congress, which is Jimmy Williams' constant point, which is get the money out of politics, and until a president says that's the problem and says he's going to fix it, there is no policy that I can possibly see, no matter how brilliant your idea may be, or your idea, or my idea, or her idea, or your idea at home, is that idea will not happen as long as there's the capacity to basically fire a politician who disagrees with me by taking funding away from him. Is that a fair assessment?
Money in politics is the root of all political evil. It is corruption at its worst. And until we step up and kick that out of the park, it's going to be the same system
and only the president could do that.
We didn't reward them for their idea or their labor anymore. We reward people for making money off money and moving money around and dividing up mortgages 1,000 times over, selling it to China, and trying to figure out how can I make more money off this money and then make more money off that money. And it becomes this shell game that nobody ever knows really where the actual cash is that we're spinning around here trying to make money off it. We got so lost. We have been so on the wrong path for quite some time now that the idea of capitalism, there's nothing wrong with you or me or anybody here earning a dollar, working hard, being rewarded for that. Nobody has ever been against that. We're against greed, and we're against the fact that 1% could get 9 slices of the pie, and the other 99% are supposed to fight over the last slice. That is un-American. That is not democracy. It's not Christian or Jewish or Buddhist or Muslim. None of the major religions, in fact, they all say it's probably one of the worst sins you could commit, is to take such a large piece of the pie while others suffer. 46 million people living in poverty right now in the United States. That's an absolute crime. It's immoral. And these guys are just posting the largest profits ever this year. You're right. Where's the rage? Where's the uprising? It's starting. It's down there right now on Wall Street. It starts with the young people. But this is going to grow because people watching this tonight, people are afraid that they're going to be foreclosed on this year. Don't know if they're going to be out of a job next year, can't afford the medical bills for their kids, 50 million people still without insurance. They're sitting home right now going, God, I wish I could do something. What can I do? Somebody's got to start it somewhere. That's what these kids have done down on Wall Street. It's going to spread across the country. And believe you me, it won't be of anything I say or you say or this show or those kids down there. People already feel it. They're sick and tired of it. And I think you're going to see that happen more and more in this country.